We were on a break.
Village Kids.
Hi, you're listening to the Village Kids podcast, a podcast hosted by four childhood best friends. I'm Annika.
I'm Erin.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Marga.
And today we're going to be talking about why we stopped being friends. Sounds dramatic, but really it's more like we just stopped talking for a long period of time. Like we were friends, like low maintenance friends, but we weren't regularly talking the way I guess typical friends do.
Yeah.
And for almost 10 years.
What?
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, 2011 was when I left.
2011, yeah.
And I feel like proximity has really, like Erin, when we were talking about this the other day, Erin mentioned proximity has always been like the basis of how much we'd see each other.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And I know we'd check in every once in a while throughout the last 9 years. Like whenever I'd go back to Davao, or if you guys happened to be in Davao at the same time also, then we meet up. But besides those like rare occasions, we hadn't really talked.
Mhm.
So my question is, why?
Why?
Explain yourselves. Just kidding.
You too.
That's true, yeah. I think when I moved, like just to start off, like when I moved, I felt like I wasn't really the FaceTime type.
Mhm.
I'm not very good at maintaining like long distance friendships in general.
Mhm.
But there's also another side of that where like moving to Canada, I think in order to try and thrive here, I feel like I had to somewhat put all my eggs in one basket and focus on like growing friendships here. And that's also important because I knew that you guys are my childhood best friends that would always just be there. And maybe I took that for granted. I don't know. What about you guys?
I don't think you took it for granted because I feel like we all kind of just relied on that as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely for me.
It's mutual.
Yeah.
That like you guys are the people who I honestly say are my best friends in this entire world. Aside from you four, there are only so many. I can literally name them. I won't name them now. But basically, yeah, it's one of those things that I could see you literally after how many years, nothing changed.
Yeah.
Because I think from early on, like we became friends. There was no malice or any judgment when we formed our friendship. We literally saw us bare bones. And like every single time we re-met each other, it was just always as though we were back, on the playground, playing together or like finding out something new, like from the time we moved from the playground to Pet Society on
Oh my
Facebook to
gosh.
everything else after. It was just always the same, and I still
Yeah.
feel the same. My God, we're 20. Oh my gosh, we're 23. And I just, wow, it's been so long, and
Yeah.
so I feel the same way.
So taking each other for granted was mutual. So
Yeah.
it's like
Don't
there's
do
an
that.
understanding.
Maybe it was
It
trusting.
doesn't make it as bad.
The friendship. It wasn't taking for granted. It was knowing this friendship would stand the
Would
test of
survive
time
somehow.
Yeah,
and
sure.
distance and multiple schools. Here we
Yeah.
are, pandemic and all, doing this.
Would have thought though.
I think for me, it seemed as though we were like, how do I explain this? Because, okay, so we hung out a lot because the three of us were neighbors and Marga was Annika's cousin.
Mhm.
But like, because all of us, Julia moved out of the neighborhood, Annika moved out of the neighborhood. Marga doesn't live in the neighborhood, so like okay, I guess like it's a friendship for a certain point in time. That's what I kind of felt like
Mm.
at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Like,
cry,
okay.
don't cry.
Okay, when you mention that, it just reminds me of like this video that I watched yesterday where this person brought up that quote about you meet people for a reason or a season,
Yeah.
and I can't remember what the third one is. Do any of you remember? A
But I know
reason,
what you
a
mean.
season, or a lifetime? I don't know.
Or for a lifetime, I think something like
For a
that. Yeah.
lifetime, yeah. And just the thought that we were friends for a season. Oh, that breaks my heart. But continue. Continue.
That time. That's what it felt like. Because I was like, Alika is. You told us you come back in 2 years.
Yeah.
That did
I
not
did.
happen. After the 2 year mark, I was like, oh, I think she's settled there. She's come
Yeah.
back. And then soon after, like in a few years, we'd be going off to college, and I don't know. I didn't think that we would just cross paths again. I don't know. Like we'd be friends, but like not the same as before.
Mm.
That's what it felt like at that time. But I'm happy we're friends again, and that our friendship
best
has
be.
become a new
You
thing.
best be.
Like ships sailing in the sea, you know?
Mm.
That's what it felt like. Like we just
Well, to counter that quote, you know that quote that like if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back to you, then it's meant to be. I think that can also be this. It wasn't a season, guys. They just took a break. We were on a break.
we took the necessary time apart to grow.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true.
So what Erin said about like we took the time to grow when we were apart.
Yeah.
I guess yeah, it was that. And I don't know, like you know how in high school it's when we're kind of growing up, trying to fit in. So I guess being in different schools, we were trying to adapt to our new environment. Because in grade school, we'd always see each other. Weekends in school, we'd see each other. It was so easy for us. Like, my life was outside of school, my life were you guys. And then in high school, where I left the neighborhood for a time too. So I guess I don't know. Maybe we got kind of busy na rin with homework, like real homework, not just like coloring. So I guess I don't know. I don't know why, but I remember. No, actually, no, nope. Yeah, I think I just see Marga. At one point, I think I was always with Marga. I don't know why, but I think I would always like meet up with her in those high school days more than
Oh
anyone of
yeah.
you guys. Yeah,
I think it was just mutual friends,
yeah,
especially during the time I was in Stella.
yeah.
Did you guys ever have that fear of growing apart? Like, did that ever cross your minds? That like,
For
oh,
us,
maybe this is it. Like, it's not like we're all like going to different colleges, like that type of thing.
yeah.
But like we're always just going to be those friends na, oh yeah, I grew up knowing her, she's my childhood best
Oh wait,
friend.
that's bringing
But
me
then
back,
yeah, but then like and then you invite each other to like big parties. We went to like
right?
your 16th,
Yeah,
dude,
18th.
honestly,
Yeah.
I was pretty surprised that I got invited to your sweet 16th.
what?
Oh my gosh.
With
No, but
you.
actually,
You really thought we were a season. Oh my gosh.
We know who's the pessimist in this group now.
no, but I don't think we were that close before air.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't. When I
Yeah,
go to your
right?
house, I'd have this feeling of like I'm shy. Like I'm not meant to be here.
We weren't that close before. I don't know when it started talaga. Like our friendship. I think it was college, huh?
It just
We
slowly came
bonded.
to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I remember in grade school, like if Annika wasn't there, we just wouldn't hang out.
The three of us, when we would bike and scooter, like we sustained that afternoon biking thing for a while, I think.
I
You
don't
remember?
remember.
What?
Because like that's my
Biking?
childhood.
You don't remember us biking
Aaron that
together?
much.
I remember biking. I remember teaching Marga how to bike, and then she couldn't stop, so I had to run
Yes,
after
it was
her.
raining.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
dramatic.
And she eventually fell, right?
No.
I stopped her.
Yeah.
Okay, there was another time when Margot was riding my bike and she fell.
Well, now I
I
know
don't
how
know.
to ride a bike for everyone's information.
That was the time you scratched yourself riding on my scooter.
Me?
Yeah, Annika.
Okay, okay.
That's
Not
We're
me
like
again.
piecing together our childhood here. That's how long ago everything
Yeah.
was.
So wait,
But
what? It was Anik and Margo on the bikes, and then me and Aaron on our scooters.
No,
I think-
Annika was on a scooter.
I
And then
didn't
she
ride a
scratched
bike, so
herself.
I didn't know how to
yeah,
ride a bike. So I
Julia
was
was
on a
always
scooter
on
for
the scooter.
sure.
Julia was always on the scooter. When it was Aaron and I biking, you would
Oh.
we would pass
I
by your house
remember
or you'd come by
being so
Aaron.
tamad, and I just charged my scooter so I wouldn't have to like, I don't know what you call it, but like the thing with your foot.
Pedal.
Yeah, whatever.
Kick.
I don't know what it's called with the scooter.
Do you remember the
Oh, you had an
pogo stick
electric
of?
scooter.
Yeah.
Do you remember the pogo stick of
Oh my gosh,
Annika?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I ever
I
got
think it was
2 feet off the
Annika
ground.
and Erin who was good at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
scary
I'm pretty sure. I
talaga.
feel like Aaron had a pogo stick too, didn't you?
Yeah, I also had a pogo stick. We'd
Yeah,
have
that's
like
why.
jump offs.
Yeah. And we just watched, me and Margo.
Yeah, I couldn't even get like it had to be only 1 foot. I
Yeah.
couldn't do the 2 feet. It was just like physically impossible. I can't.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
I
those
feel
like
like
those afternoons when we would hang out, I feel like they started to get less and less as high school was approaching. Like
Mm.
I feel like all my childhood memories were on the trampoline. And
Yeah.
then
yeah.
Yeah.
as time went by, it was just me and maybe like other people in the village who just happened to be on the trampoline.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right?
all of these shared memories, like, and then we
Like-
just stopped talking.
Yeah. How?
Why?
Wow.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
I think I exited because I thought it was like it was for a time, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when Julia invited me to her sweet 16, Marga moved to my high school. That's when I was like, oh, okay, so I guess it's not the
It's
end.
back on.
And then when we moved to college, there was this whole period again when I was like, oh, I guess we're good now.
You're just so ready.
I just roll with the punches, guys.
That's true. That's true. I think romanticism isn't like just for boy girl relationships, but also for like friendships. So I think I always had this like I'm so low maintenance as a person and with my friendships, but I think I still believe in the idea that like it will work out, that we're still gonna be together. I don't know. It's just always been like in my nature. Like you don't talk to this person for so long, but then you like say with all the I don't know, confidence or all knowingness that okay, this is my best friend.
Yeah.
Like these
I
are my
do
best
say that
friends.
though,
Yeah.
even if I felt like it was done. I'm like, oh, they're my childhood best friends. But
Yeah.
like for the longest time, that's what I'd call you guys, my childhood best friends, as if it belonged
In the
in
past.
In a
childhood.
chapter
past.
that's already
Yeah.
passed. Wow.
I'm
I'm
Yeah.
so
so
sorry.
similar, yeah. The moments you guys just kept going back. So I think that's really great. Like even though we haven't done like certain things together, like we haven't traveled together. Like I've done like different things with like my
Different groups
college.
of people. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like it just seemed like kasi at those points in time I had more freedom, maybe more
Mm-hmm.
independence, so I was able to do more things. And you'd think that that would trump like, you know, but it didn't.
So that's it for this episode. We'll go more in detail in the next episode. So to be continued. Bye.
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 Bye.